Natalie Bennett, good evening to you. If we look at what's happened for the Green Party so far, you've had the most high-profile campaign ever because of your involvement in the leader debates, and yet, if we look at this exit poll, it's got you gaining just one seat. That's got to be disappointing.
Well, I think first of all we need to treat this exit poll with extreme caution. We're in a new age of multi-party politics. We're extremely unlikely to be seeing a uniform swing across the country. So I think, it will be a few hours when we'll know what the voters actually said, and it's really not very useful to speculate until then. But nevertheless, if we've doubled our parliamentary representation, we're sending, perhaps Darren Hall in Bristol West to join the brilliant Caroline Lucas in Brighton Pavilion as a strong group of Green MPs in Parliament, then that will be a good result for the Green Party, building on the fact that our membership has more than quadrupled over the course of the last year, and we've really got a new place at the centre of British politics.
But if you're looking at Brighton Pavilion and Bristol West, is that an acknowledgement that you're not going to make it here in Holborn St Pancras?
Based on the figures beforehand, the poll that we had from Lord Ashcroft, that makes Bristol West the most likely. But as I said, what we're talking about here is entirely speculation. So, let's wait and see what the voters have actually said. And what I'm concerned about also is the vote across the country. And I think, we're going to see strong seconds around the country. And the Green Party has actually never finished second in a seat in a general election before. And that's going to be something that will see a real advance and a real foundation for the future.
What is a good night for you? I mean, are you going to be happy with a significant number of seconds?
Well, I think we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. I mean, this really is the most uncertain election since the Second World War. We're still in a state of uncertainty. Let's give it a few hours and see what the voters have actually decided. I mean, what I can certainly report, on the streets of Holborn and St Pancras today in the polling stations, I was getting a really great reaction, and certainly, anecdotally, impressionistically, we've seen a very high turnout with a lot of first-time voters, a lot of young voters, and that's really encouraging, and a lot of them are indicating they're voting Green, which is a great sign for the future.
But this seat has been around since 1983. It's only ever been held by Frank Dobson for Labour with a big majority. Obviously, he's not standing this time round, Keir Starmer for the Labour Party. If you don't win here, can you stay on as leader of the party?
Very much so. I mean, I was elected by the Green Party members about 9 months ago, unopposed. No one stood against me for a 2-year term. And, I was elected as not an MP. And not being an MP has actually been a significant advantage in terms of being a leader of the Green Party, in that I've been able to be the leader for the whole of England and Wales. I've spent most of my time travelling around the country. One day I might be in Carlisle, the next day I might be in St Ives, the next day I might be in Gateshead. And in doing that, I'm really able to represent people around the country, and that's actually a significant advantage.
Okay, Natalie Bennett, thank you. Let's head